morning, it's Andy here. I'm going to be telling you a story this morning. I really like telling you stories, and when I tell you stories, as you know, I always have loads of sweets. So I've got loads of sweets, and I can throw them out if you answer the questions. Right, it's a bit of a snag, isn't it? Because we're on a video here, and you can't get the sweets. So I guess I'll have to eat the chocolate myself, won't I? Sure. Oh, amazing. Hopefully, while you're watching this, you get a chance to eat chocolate as well. Because I'm really enjoying this. In fact, no, actually, I'll leave those till later. Right. So this morning, I'm going to be telling you the story of the lost sheep. And I thought I would introduce you to my little pet sheep that I have in my house. Well, actually, it's not my pet sheep. I'll explain that in a minute. So this little sheep is very precious to us, and this sheep is called Lammy. And Lammy is the pet sheep of our cat Nala. And this little pet sheep smells a bit of Nala, and she smells really nice. She's a nice little cat. And Nala sleeps with this little sheep at night, and she would be very upset if she lost her sheep. She would want to know where it was. So this is little Lammy. So I'm going to tell you a story about a lost sheep. So I have a book here, and I've got to use it so that I can show you the pictures. So let's show you. This is the story of the lost sheep. Hopefully you can see that. Let's go to the first page. So here is a farmer, and he has got 100 sheep. That's so many, you can see there that he has to use a calculator to count his sheep. And I think if I had 100 sheep, that would be quite a lot. I'd be quite rich if I had 100 sheep. So he's busy counting them. And as you can see on here, one day there's a problem. Now the sheep, they live in a field, and there's a gate, and oh dear, it looks like the gate has been left open. And the farmer, he's counting his sheep. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99. Oh, whoops, there's one missing. That's why he's scratching his head. He's a bit confused. So he has a look. He starts to search and search. He searches in the hen house. That chicken looks a bit put out. And there's 3 of those sheep that are helping him because they just started their search. But the search starts to get longer. Is it behind the haystack? That would be a good place for a sheep to hide. But no, it's nowhere near the haystack. Is it under the hedge? And he's searching really hard, looking under the hedge, and that mole has noticed him doing it, and that robin on the top. But no, it's not in there. All day the farmer looks. He goes up through the hills and climbs on rocks. He's looking really hard, and he's not giving up. He even scrambles through brambles. Now I know what this feels like because I went for a run today and I've got lots of scratches all over my legs. That poor farmer, that would be really painful, but he's still not giving up. He's very hungry and very thirsty and very tired, and he's having to climb up a really steep hill, but he's still not giving up. Until at last he can see his sheep. His sheep is in the river. Now you know that a sheep has a woolly coat, and if a woolly coat gets wet, it's very heavy, and that poor little sheep with his little tiny paws is stuck in the river and can't get out. So what will the farmer do? The farmer dives into the river, splosh, and he rescues his sheep. And there he is, there's the farmer going home. Look, he's really happy. He's got a great big smile on his face, and he's got his beloved sheep on his shoulders. He's very, very happy. And so are all the other sheep, but not as happy as the farmer. And he says, let's all have a party. So all the sheep have a party with the farmer, and he's very, very happy. Now, as I said before, this is a parable, and that's a story that Jesus tells to teach us something about God. So in the Bible it says, God is like the farmer. He loves us, that's you and me, just like the farmer loves his sheep. That's really good news, isn't it? Now that means that if one of us gets lost and we go far away, God will spend all day looking for us. In fact, he'll just keep on looking. He will never give up, and he will try to find us and rescue us. But that's really good, isn't it?